Today, I'm ranking every fruit in Update 28 of Blox fruits. Starting out with Rocket. Now, Rocket is a common fruit, so it's not really that good, but it might be the best common fruit in my opinion. The moves have decent range, they deal okay damage, you've got like a movement option. Overall, Rocket isn't that bad, honestly. And as far as like fighting Luke goes, I think I have more fun with Rocket than any of the other commons. Because with Rocket, I still stand somewhat of a chance. Not a huge chance, but a chance nonetheless. So I think for that reason, we'll put Rocket into C tier for common. Next up, we have Spin, and honestly, this fruit is trash. I don't even think it's good for grinding. The movement is slow. This move, like, you just hold it, it doesn't do that much damage. This move is trash as well. And then the C is probably its best move because it's ranged, and if every, like, attack hits, I guess that's its best feature. But overall, I would say this is pretty bad. Even for, like, grinding, like, if I just grab these mobs here, say I have two mobs together, I could do this, get some decent damage. You can sort of jump around like that, but it does hardly anything. It knocks the mobs all over the place, and you only have 3 moves to attack. It could use a rework, honestly. But then again, maybe it'd be better if they just don't touch it. Regardless though, I think that's an easy D tier. Spin, it's going down. It's D for demoralizing. After that, we have Blade. Ugh. Now, Blade is a fruit that's been reworked. It does have left clicks, and I think against mobs, the left clicks are actually pretty good. Against players, though, the hitbox just, it's kind of trash. You have to literally be on top of the person, and no one's going to walk at you like this. They're going to be, like, dodging around. So the left click's kind of useless for PvP. This move's actually okay. The Blade Dance, you can hold it, it does more damage. It's got a long startup though. The C move's pretty good. The F is trash unless you're low HP. When you get low HP, you go so fast. Oh, and the fact that swords can't hurt you, actually that makes this fruit kind of good. But honestly, this whole tier list is from the perspective of someone that only uses fruits. So if you're only fighting a fruit user and they don't use swords, it doesn't really matter. But I mean, we'll keep it in consideration. Still, I don't think this is going very high on the tier list, let's be honest. I'm gonna put it next to Rocket. That's where it's going. It's going in C for common. Next up, we have straight garbage, Spring. Now, some people like this fruit, and those people need to seek immediate help. The Spring F is kind of good. It goes quite far, and in some cases, it's actually a really quick movement option. I think along the bridge in second C, you can like boom, 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 boom really quickly. That's kind of cool, but that might be the only redeeming factor. Knock is probably the worst single move in the whole of Blox fruits. What is this? Look, watch this. That's trash. Its range is abysmal. It's just, there's nothing good about this. Spring Snipe is probably its best move, and that's saying something. Spring Cannon's okay, you can kind of like F into Spring Cannon, or you can X into Spring Cannon, and that also works. But it's not that good. And the V's okay against like mobs, but against people, I don't want to talk about it. You literally, it's just air balls all the time. This fruit is trash. Try and fight a boss with this and have a good time. It's impossible. And for that reason, it's joining Spin down in D tier. I think that's generous, honestly. The only, like, its strength is its movement. So maybe we'll put it above Spin. Oh no, next up is Bomb. This fruit, it's got left clicks now. They're trash. They're okay against NPCs, obviously, like most things, because they just walk in a straight line. Targeted Bomb as well. Good against NPCs because they walk in a straight line. All of Bomb's moves actually okay against NPCs because they walk in a straight line. But let me tell you something. This fruit actually might be worse after the remake, the update. What did they do to this? It feels like the hitbox of all the moves just don't work in PvP. Maybe it's a ping issue when I fight Luke. I don't know. They just did something horrible to this fruit. Its best feature is that you lose your head when you explode. Damage is okay against mobs, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't touched this fruit since the rework. Every time I have to use it, I cry inside. So for that reason and that reason alone, I think this is gonna be one of our lowest tiers. This is one of the only fruits, I think, where you can actually just kill yourself as well. That's probably its best feature. And honestly, that's my first F tier. That's where that's going. And that's where that's staying. They should do a mutation for that fruit where they bring back Old Bomb and then I'll bump that one up to D tier. Anyway, saltiness aside, let's have a look at Smoke. Now, what can we say about Smoke? Smoke actually has insane damage potential. It has good combo potential. It's not bad. I just don't like it. I don't like using it personally, but like there's definitely potential there. The problem is it only has 3 moves. F does damage, but it's so slow. The X is good because it damages over time as well. The Z is the worst thing because Smoke Slam, it's like the range is terrible. Liberation is a good move as well. I think this is going into the C tier, into the common tier. That's probably where it belongs. Luke would probably argue this is a B tier fruit because he's a common god. But me personally, I don't see it. Okay damage, so I'll give it that. It's definitely above Chop. Sorry, Blade. But I still think it's worse than Rocket. I can hear the comments now crying. Wait till we get further on. You guys are going to cry even more. Because now we're going to Spike. The most expensive common fruit. No left clicks. Same as Smoke had no left clicks. The Z is actually, it's got decent damage. Whirlwind is kind of trash, but it actually pairs really well with Spiky Ball. Spiky Ball is actually also very trash in PvP because you can literally outrun it. But apart from that, it's got some potential. C into X is actually terrifying. The V is also kind of cool, but it's just a straight line. It's really easy to dodge this fruit. Like, if you have a brain, you can dodge the fruit. So, in a way, it's just not that good. I don't think it's good for grinding, and I don't think it's good for boss fights. You can curve that, though, so that's kind of cool. I don't think it's done anything to deserve C. I think it's above Spin, though. I'm realizing I don't like Spin. Spin is down there. That's the list so far, but we're moving on to uncommons now. Things can still change. I might change stuff as we go up the list. But now we've got Flame. This fruit I actually like. And when we're talking about fruits that can be awakened, I'm only talking about the awakened version. So this doesn't include unawakened because I just don't use unawakened fruits. So let's see here. Flame I actually like. That's really good damage with the blue fire bullets. This move is crazy. The C is great. Hell's Core is a literal sun being thrown. Most important of all, you can sky camp. You can orbit camp. You've got so much movement with this. You can like really just stay in the air, shoot from a distance, flash step C. There's so many options with this fruit. This might be our first B tier. It might even go up to A, you know. For PvP, I actually like this fruit. You can even keep some mythicals at bay just because you can keep away from them. It's a really campy fruit, but I imagine you can also play it kind of not campy. For those reasons, it's going to A. Kitty Ace approves of this. After that, oh, we've got Ice. Ice is just S tier, straight up. I use Icebird, the unawakened version, because I think the awakened version is too slow. And there's just a nice combo you can do with this. Ice skating is good. You've got decent speed. The problem with Ice is that it doesn't deal well with people in the air. Like when you're just solo fruit, it's hard to fight against sky campers. But I mean, the fact that you can just do like V into Z into C, you can kind of just do whatever you want with this. You can just make combos up and then left click in between. The actual combo though, I think is V, C, left click, Z, left click, left click, left click, and then just finish with an X. But let's be honest, I'm not good. So I'm not even going to attempt a combo. Just kidding, we're doing it right now. This guy's going to get it. Flash step, boom, 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 that into that, few left clicks, and then you just finish with that. Bish, bash, bosh. It's so easy. This fruit's brain dead. It's S tier for that reason. Up you go, Ice. You deserve it, King. You deserve it. Next up is one of my favorites, Sand. I love this fruit. It does also kind of have an issue with sky campers, but I think it's kind of better than Ice against sky campers because the Z kind of hits quite high up. The coffin trap as well is good. Mixing that with a sandstorm and then throwing your V up there, it's a cool combo. You've got so much range. I mean, did you see how far that went? In fact, we should test how far can I hit a mob from. Let's see, this guy, he's far away. Can I still hit him? I can. The range is insane. Overall, I think this fruit is busted. It's not good for grinding. It's really not. I mean, it's not terrible, but there's just better fruits for grinding, as you'll definitely see later on. But it's good for PvP. The F is probably its weakest part, but I mean, realistically, you just want to be super aggressive with this fruit. So I think this could easily be high A tier, maybe yes. Is it better than Flame? I think it is, you know. I think I'm going to put it top of A tier. It's not quite as good as Ice for like, Ice is like one-shot potential. Sand is just overall good though, so it's definitely high A. Next up, we have Dark. Now look, I don't like Blackbeard. I don't like this fruit. The moves are kind of hard to hit. The X and the C, you have to be really close to actually hit him, and they leave you so open for like getting attacked afterwards. The main damage comes from your Z and from your V. Ghastly Step is okay, but the cooldown's kind of long. I guess the V is its best move. I wouldn't say this fruit is good for grinding. I don't like it for PvP. Maybe I'm just bad though, but for those reasons, it's not going to rank high. I mean, the moves look cool. That's probably its most redeeming thing. But look, I get him in close. He almost got me out of that C there. That is just not ideal, honestly. It's not ideal. World of Darkness also has a really slow start up, actually, now that I'm looking at it. That's going to knock it down a rank. It really is. I don't think it's B tier. I think I would rather use Rocket. I'm putting it there. I might actually bump Rocket up to low B tier. For now, though, I can already hear people crying. It's a C fruit. I'm sorry. It's more fun for me than Smoke, I think, and Blade, but I'd rather use Rocket. That's how it's getting placed. Next up is Eagle, though, and the skins are fixed. Perfect. Okay. Eagle's got cool skins, and Eagle really works better when you've got a full build, but we're just judging it based purely on the fruit. It's got left clicks. It's got the ability to fly, and while you're in the air, you can still heal and use moves. So that's actually pretty good. The Z is quite good. I would say the X is probably its worst move because you have to be so close to actually get it to work, and it leaves you so open for attack afterwards. C is quite good. The V is pretty good, but it's kind of easy to miss. I actually think the Z is its best move. Windburst is probably its best move. I don't like how the C throws the person straight down because it's kind of hard to follow up afterwards. You can do this and then push them away. I feel like this is a B tier fruit for me. I think personally that's where it's going to go. I don't like the feather meter and like having to worry about if I can fly anymore or not. My fruit is like a flying fruit. I should be able to fly forever. And the left clicks, like, they're not bad. They do hardly any damage in PvP, which I think makes sense. But then again, if you've got a feather meter, I feel like the left click should do a little bit more damage. I'm just going to put this in B tier and call it a day. Where is Eagle? There it is, B tier. Yeah, that's where I think it belongs for now. Maybe we'll change it at the end. After Eagle, ooh, Diamond. I like Diamond. It's not a surprise that I like Diamond. Now, they did nerf Diamond heavily, and it got heavily nerfed. But there's some cool stuff you can do with this, like the left click to move around. Also does damage if you hit them. The X is quite decent for holding people in place, and the last bit of it does decent damage. The C is absolutely trash, and it doesn't even blind people properly. It's so annoying. But the real shine of this fruit is the V. This thing is so good. I'm a big fan of the V just because it's like damage all around. It's huge AoE. It's really easy to just like left click in V. You also have damage reduction while you've got Diamond equipped. I feel like this fruit isn't bad. Z also does damage. I think this is an A tier fruit, honestly. I think it's A tier. I think that's where I'm going to put it. Is it better than Flame? I don't think so. I think Flame's ability to like camp is too strong. Diamond is good though. Before nerf, I might have put Diamond in S tier, honestly, because it was a monster. But where it is now, I think I'm happy with that. What do we have next? We have Light, just as the sun sets. Now, Light movement, probably the best movement in the game. Honestly, it's pretty good. It's got a left click, fantastic for bosses, I guess. Not good for like PvP. You're never hitting anyone with that. Divine Arrow is great. You charge it up, you do more damage. you've got 3 chances to hit someone. Pretty good. The X is great because you can hold people in place unless you get hit like that. C is just overall cool, and it then combos into the X, which you love to see. And the V is just a nuke button. You love the V. The main problem is when you lose health, you go slower, but it needs something to nerf it, right? Doing this into this is so cool as well. I'm just trash and didn't move the camera, so let's not worry about that. But overall, I think this is a pretty good fruit. Do I think it's better than Diamond, though? For bosses, yes. For PvP, do I think it's better than Diamond? I actually don't know. I feel like I prefer Diamond, but Light might just be better. This is a tough one. It's either high B or it's 1 above Diamond or 1 below Diamond. I'll leave it a low A because I think Diamond's better overall for me. I kind of feel bad about Eagle being in B now, you know? I kind of feel like I might have to bring both of these down. Let's worry about that. Let's think about that later, okay? We've got too many fruits to go through. Next up, we've got Rubber. This one doesn't even get a showcase. Unlucky fruit. Rubber, F tier. It's better than Bomb, though. It's better than Bomb. It's a meme on the channel, Rubber F tier. Rubber rework when. Against bosses, Rubber's actually pretty good. Viewer, if you click subscribe right now, we're trying to get to 1 million subs. If you do it, I'll do a noob to pro with only Rubber. It's my literal worst nightmare. Why am I doing that? That's so dumb. Oh, Ghost is good, though. I like Ghost. The great thing about Ghost is that you get an extra life. So I can die and I'll still have a life. The F, it's actually quite decent for speed. I didn't realize it was this fast. It's actually pretty fast. Ghostbusters is where this fruit shines though. Having little minions fight for you is so good. And they copy all your moves. And it's so busted for PvP. You can seriously nuke someone. When they're using fruit only, this fruit is pretty good. Only me and Luke are stupid enough to do fruit only, but that doesn't matter. I'm doing this whole tier list based on that. Based on mine and Luke's fights, basically. The thing I do love about this, though, is trapping them with the Z, getting them with the X, and then just spamming the C straight after like that. It's so good. It works almost every time. It's a brain dead combo, but where does it rank so far based on what we've got? You do get an extra life, so I have to keep that in mind. I'm thinking of putting Sand upper tier. I don't think Ghost is S tier because it does get beat by a lot of things. I do think it's high A tier though, especially for its extra life. And I actually think we're going to put it top of A tier. I think we're dethroning Sand. I think Sand would do really good against Ghost, but once Ghost gets in, Sand gets messed up. I might change my mind by the end of the video though, so keep watching. This list can keep changing. Ooh, spooky. It's almost Christmas. Halloween is long gone, but this is a Halloween edition, clearly. Next up, we have Magma. PvP, this fruit actually might make you want to smash your monitor against your face, but there are some good things you can do with it. The Z actually does decent damage, as you can see, and you can just hide in the Magma, which is actually pretty good. X, it's hit or miss. Sometimes you feel like you should have hit your opponent, and you die and you miss, and it makes you feel bad. Other times, you hit, and it doesn't do enough damage. The V also kind of hard to hit. Especially, look, in PvP, people are like dashing around like this in the air. They're like flash stepping. I just think it's kind of hard to use this fruit. You need the person to be grounded. If the person is grounded, you do decent damage. But apart from that, this fruit is amazing for sea beast hunting and for like sea events. For sea events, the literal worst thing in Blox fruits that I hate doing, I hate sea events, but this fruit is good for them. For that reason, I feel like it needs to go, I don't think it's A tier. I think I'd put it in B though. I think I'd put it in B. I think I prefer using Eagle. I think Rocket stays in C. Magma can beat Rocket. It can. So that's where we'll leave it. I know everyone's screaming, but Sand Dark can beat... No, Dark can't beat Rocket. Can't happen. Anyone that shows you clips that it can happen, that's AI generated, okay? Next fruit is Quake. If you actually can get a hold of your opponent, this fruit does so much damage, but they did... Edward Newgate, Whitebeard, so dirty. This fruit is trash. It's trash. It doesn't feel good to use. Look how long that startup is. Look how long I was just standing there like a lemon. Like, yeah, I'm going to hit you in a second. LMAO. Yeah, I don't like this fruit, really. I don't. The sea quake's probably one of its best features as well. But on some islands, the waves that are like literal PNGs don't even come. Oh, this fruit, I would rather use rocket. I'm saying it right now. I'd rather use rocket. I'm going to put this fruit right there. I'd rather use quake than blade, I think. But I think I'd rather use smoke than quake. Next up, we have Buddha. Buddha, an amazing fruit. When you pair it with swords, fighting styles, any of that stuff, it's incredible. The damage reduction you get from Buddha, amazing. I can like tank a boss for a while. Yeah, it's like doing nothing to me. Perfect. Now, the problem is this fruit, without stuff, just using the fruit, it's not that good. I mean, you definitely can win. Against certain fruits, you can definitely win. And the damage reduction keeps you alive for a long time. It's got some cool moves. Honestly, I think Light of Annihilation, the sea, is its best move, closely followed by Twilight of the Gods. But if the user's got a long-range fruit, you're just cooked. If they've got a fruit where they have to come in close, though, you do stand a pretty good chance. And with the damage reduction, like I said, you can survive for a bit longer. If we were adding swords and stuff, like you can use a full build, this would probably be SSS tier, honestly. Or at least S tier. But because it's just the fruit, it's not going to be that high, honestly. I think I would put Buddha in A tier, but where is the question? I feel like I would rather use flame and sand, but I think I'd also rather use diamonds, even though it used to be called the Walmart Buddha. I think it's just more fun. Whereas this without stuff is just kind of like, I'm bringing the light down. Light's going down to B tier. Sorry, light fans. It got demoted. Next up, we have the cringiest fruit in Blox fruits, the love fruit. Let's be honest, it's so cringe. You can stay on your flamingo basically forever or until you're hit, and some moves don't even knock you off the flamingo. You still recover HP, energy, you don't lose any. This is busted. The only problem with love is I think they nerfed its range. Hard shot doesn't go that far anymore. Cupid's zone still goes forever, but it's kind of a useless move, honestly. I mean, it's good just to get the wub-wubs on the enemy screen, right? The C is good as a defensive thing. I kind of use it like this when Luke comes in close, get the wub-wubs on his screen, then knock him away with the Z. It just tilts him so quickly. And then Best of Friendo is literally just a cheat code. Bro will just hang around with you and fight for you, and that's pretty good, honestly. That's probably Love's best feature. Or the fact that it just makes your opponents want to kill themselves in Minecraft. So if I do that, whack him with one of those, pop one of those, and then Best Friend just comes in and slices them up. This fruit probably has to go into S tier just because it's so cringe, but it's just good. It's brain dead good. It's not always good, and sometimes you do have to fight quite hard. I think I'd still put Ice above Love, even though Love can probably beat Ice. I think Ice is just cooler. All right, so Love, you're bottom of S tier. I don't want to put it up there, but I think I have to. Moving on to something less cringe and honestly slightly harder. We've got Creation. Now, Creation, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea how to use this fruit. I just don't get it. It's just not a fruit that gels with my 2 IQ. You know, sometimes I think, yeah, I'm starting to understand it now. And then I just get absolutely wrecked and I don't know what happened. Also, where's my car? Anyway, I would say this fruit isn't that bad. Honestly, I just can't use it. The X is trash. Batter Up is actually pretty good. The Box, I think it's good because it kind of pauses the fight. Magic City is probably its best feature, and the fact that you can teleport yourself around is great. The problem is I just can't deal enough damage with this fruit in PvP. What is the range on that? Did you see that? I was so close and it missed. The left click as well. I actually don't think this left click is good. I don't. Fortify is just cool because you're basically now playing Fortnite and you can crank 90s. Very cool. And building in general is actually a really sick feature. I'm a big fan of that, but it just takes takes too long to activate in my opinion. But the build feature is cool. I like this. I like just building trash around. I haven't done it since the fruit came out, but I did enjoy it when I tried it. Where do I place this though? I think because of Magic City, like Magic City is its best feature. I think I would put it low B, but I would put it above Magma. I'd rather use Creation than Magma. I think Eagle's better. It's more straightforward. It's so simple to use, whereas Creation, I don't understand its range sometimes. I just don't get it. Maybe that's a user issue, but I'm the one making this tier list, so it's accurate. Spiders next. I think sometime before I might have put this on S tier, you know. I like Spider, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to secure kills with this. The C is really good. I like the Awakened C more than the Unawakened. Silk Prison is good for like comboing because you can trap someone in it and then use thermal laceration. Not that I can show that off because I just got absolutely messed up. You can also use the X to trap them and then use the V to finish stuff off, which is pretty good. But honestly, in PvP, when everyone's dashing around, it's hard to hit an X and quickly hit something else, especially with like flash steps and stuff. It's kind of tough. I don't know. I like this fruit, but there's a lot of other fruits I'd rather use. I think I prefer it over Light and Eagle easily. Do I prefer Buddha or Spider though? That's the question. I think I'll put it top of B tier. I think that's where it belongs. Oh, next we have Sound. That literally might be S for Sound because this is actually pretty good. The fact that you can build a tempo meter, this F move is actually really good for dodging stuff. You can like dart around. You go faster when your tempo meter's filled. I think you get defense boost and stuff as well when tempo meter's full, which is just kind of crazy. Its moveset is incredible, except for the V. I'm not a big fan of this V. It's good against like mobs. Then PvP, it's kind of all over the place. C is just broken. Anyone comes close, you can just pop that defensively. You can flash step C offensively. Fortissimo is great for pushing people off of you. This has decent range as well, like your Z, and you can spam it 3 times, so you get decent damage. I just feel like this is a good fruit. And like the flash step C play and then pushing them away is so good. This fruit is usually really hard to fight against. It's kind of hard to counter in my opinion. I like Sound. I'll say it. It's an S tier for me. It's going up there. Let's get it straight up the tier list. I'd put it above Love. You know what? It's actually top of S tier. I like Sound. It's going up there. Next up, we have Phoenix. Before, I would have said this is like a C fruit, maybe low B, but I actually like this fruit now. I actually like it. And I don't think I need to show off untransformed because I'm mostly transformed with this fruit. It's got left clicks, which actually deal decent damage. They're also good for movement. You've got a very good Z, like that's decent damage. Your blue flames literally heal you. You've got healing, which is great. The F is just a good move once it hits. The C is great as well because you can like knock them up. And you can do that straight into an F straight after, and it just works so well. Or into a left click. Both work. It's got great combos in my opinion. It's good for sky camping. It's good for like keeping your opponent in check. Honestly, I like this fruit. I actually might put this in S tier as well, you know? Maybe even I'll put it into SS tier. I could be convinced. I mean, just the fact you can heal yourself is so good. And untransformed, it's just like, it's the same but slightly weaker. So it's not even bad. This fruit really grew on me. I think I'm gonna put it in S tier next to Sound. I think that's where it belongs. Next up, we have Portal. All right, this is really easy. The only reason I use this fruit is to teleport. Like, we're going to right now. Let's go. Haunted. I don't like this fruit for PvP. When you only have the fruit, I don't like it. With other stuff, like with as a sword main, Portal's actually good. Maybe it's not as good because they kind of nerfed it, right? I'm not going to showcase this fruit because it's Portal. And as just a fruit, it's going down into F tier. I would still rather use Portal than Bomb, I think, though. But I think I'd rather use Rubber than Portal. Portal fans are crying. Your fruit sucks. All right, that's where it belongs. Next fruit. We've got Lightning. It had a rework. It used to be Rumble. And I just don't have the experience with this fruit. I wasn't good with Rumble. I'm worse with Lightning, I feel like. This fruit has so much potential. I can see the potential. I can see how strong it is. There's so many cool little gimmicks you can do with it. The moves feel like they just have huge hitboxes. There's a lot of good stuff going for this fruit. I'm just bad with this fruit. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know why I can't get this fruit to work for me. I just can't. I also don't like that the F takes one of your orbs away. I'd rather it just had a cooldown. The V is disgusting though. It comes out so quick. I mean, when you're not against the difficult fruit, this fruit is just busted. I feel like I have to put it in at least A tier, maybe low S, but me personally, I just can't use it as well as like love. I'm going to put it low S though, because I think that's what it deserves. I think honestly, it probably deserves even higher, but I just can't unlock its potential. So for that reason, it goes there. Next, we have pain. Another fruit that I just can't use. This fruit before rework would have been straight F tier. This fruit now is actually, it's a good fruit. It's got a whole death mode where you like get a second life as well. It's got so many moves. It's got so many combo potentials. It's got so much going on. I just can't use this fruit though. I just can't figure it out. In PvP, I always get wrecked. I'm just not good with it. I just wish I could find like, I had a cool day one combo where I'd like shoot this, flash step, and then just do that at the end of it. And it would honestly kill most people, which was kind of crazy. But I just really haven't used this fruit since its update, and it's because I get tilted every time I use this fruit. I feel like I should be doing better with this fruit, and I never am doing better. It's got very cool skins though. For that reason, it gets boosted up one space. Would I rather use pain or lightning? I think pain. Would I rather use love or pain? I think love, honestly. I'll bump it up because love is cringe. We'll put love down here. Pain can go there. I think I have more chance with pain than I do with lightning. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't played this game in a while, but I feel like that's my fault. Thankfully, we're almost onto mythicals. We've got just Blizzard left. Blizzard, it might go to B, honestly. B for Blizzard. The Z is okay. It's got decent range. The X is not that good, honestly. I don't really like the X. People have to be like literally on top of you for it to do anything. The C is quite good for like catching people off guard and like just trapping them. The domain is kind of cool when they're like rushing to attack you. It's a good like defensive option. And tornado flight, it does damage, but it's easy to counter. I honestly don't think Blizzard by itself, I don't think it's honestly that good. I don't think it's better. I think Buddha's better. I think Spider's better as well. Light's probably better as well. I'll put it above Eagle because I think Blizzard outmatches Eagle. So we'll do that. I'll say it's mid of B tier. B for Blizzard. We're finally moving on to mythicals. We're starting with Gravity. I honestly think this fruit is pretty busted. It's really strong. Its damage potential is crazy. Singularity by itself like this, not that good. It's actually really hard to use it like that. It's better when you get on your F and you use Singularity to like stop people from getting close to you, or like you go close to people. That works well then. The X is crazy. They heat seek. Sorry, they home seek. It's actually pretty good. You can hold it basically forever, but it just gets slower the longer you hold it. It does decent damage, and it's just annoying. The C, I would argue, is its best move. You can aim where that goes. It pulls people in. It's just so good. Shooting star, the F, you can tap again to actually shoot it, which is a good mix-up, honestly. Like, if you're riding on it and then you just tap it again to shoot it, it's actually pretty good. And for example, if you're on the ground, you can just push it once to shoot 3, I think, meteors down. Yeah, and that's pretty good. You've got left clicks. You can move your mouse around like a madman, or your hand on mobile, I guess. You can pull down from the sky to do meteors, and the damage is actually pretty good for them. And you can like charge it up and stuff if you fully upgraded this. But in PvP, there's no shot you're fully charging it. It's just not happening. You've also got the V. Now, the V is literally just a whole meteor, and it does insane damage. I missed those somehow. I think the mob respawned. That's crazy. And if you have full gravitational force, you literally put the people into a cutscene. Same with the C. It has a different form if you have full gravitational force. So let's just build that up real quick. Does your gravitational force build quicker in PvP? I think it might, you know. I feel like I would have already built it if I was PvPing someone. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I will say this, gravity's trash for grinding. It's definitely a PvP fruit. These mobs are making me look bad. Come on, meteor! Okay, that should be enough. If you hold the C down, yeah, you do that, and then boom. And now that just sucks everything in. Oh, it's so cool. It's literally the pain move from Naruto. And for that reason, easy S tier. Honestly, I think I'll put it there. I think gravity, it's earned that spot. Next up, we have... Okay, I don't even need to show this off. Is my favorite fruit, Mammoth. It's got left clicks that are devious. It's got a punt that is devious. It's got Ancient Cutter. That is devious and decent range. It's got a C that holds them in place. And it's got the most alpha aura move ever. Stampede. Now, honestly, you're not going to really use Stampede unless you're trying to aura farm. And fair enough, you've earned it, King. This fruit, it's a beast fruit. Beast fruits are notoriously, like, crazy. For that reason, Mammoth, triple S plus tier on its own. If we get any fruit that I think is better than Sound, it's going to SS tier. Nothing is joining Mammoth. This was the obvious turn of events here. Next up, we have T-Rex. Oh, that is a good fruit. Now, the problem with T-Rex is you have to build your furry meter. And that can be kind of difficult. I think other beast fruits, where they can just transform off rip, they just have a bigger advantage against fruits that need to build a meter. It's just factual. This fruit is good for boss fights, though. It is also really good for PvP. The X is good. The Z is good. I would say F is its worst move. Like, that's pretty bad. I also was aiming there, so I don't know why it jumped there. Just Blox fruits things, honestly. Creme de la creme is when you transform, though. Transformation just makes this fruit busted. Every move is crazy. You put a predator mark on them. Basically, like Chris Hansen's calling them every 2 seconds. That's why they're taking damage. And honestly, free schlep still. Now, all I've got to say is this is probably an SS tier fruit. I'm just not that good with it in PvP. I feel like I get overwhelmed easily. Like, if someone's attacking me, I just can't deal with it. And there's not too many movement options on T-Rex. Maybe I would put it there. And we add a row above, and we call this SS tier, and we're moving these up to that tier. That's what's happening. We've got the SS tier now. I think that's valid. I think T-Rex could go into SS tier if I was skilled. I'm just not skilled. I'm honest, though. Next is Dough, and everyone knows I usually hate this fruit, but I do understand it is good, and it's got so much potential. Like, you can really combo with this. You can do so many crazy things, and you can really just delete people's health really quickly. But I am notorious at missing with this fruit. Do I think it's better than T-Rex? Because that's the question I'm asking right now. Do I think I have more wins with Dough than I do T-Rex? I honestly don't know. Dough, no. The V is really cool. V is very cool. Where do I put this? What do I do with this doughy boy? I think I'm going to put it SS tier. Even though I'm trash with it. No. It's below gravity. It's actually even below ice, I think, for me. I think I need to boost these guys up to SS tier. Actually, wait a minute. I think I'm doing this. That's crazy, isn't it? That's a big switch up. I'm even shocked I've done this. But that's what I'm doing. That feels right. My heart of hearts knows that's what I want. Next up, though, we have Shadow. Cubicle.fruit. He loves this fruit. Me personally, I don't have good luck with this fruit. This fruit can make me rage quit really quickly. Nightmare Leech has the potential to be one of the best moves in the game. It also misses 90% of the time. Maybe even 99% of the time. Same with, like, Corvus Torment. It's so busted when you trap someone in it, but it's so easy to counter. I think it might go in S tier, but it's not going SS. I think actually because Luke likes this fruit, I might put it down a whole tier. I'm going to put it there because I would rather use Diamond. Yeah, I think that's valid. Next fruit. All the Shadow fans right now have left so many angry comments. Let's just move on to Venom. Before, I thought this fruit was goated. I thought this was the best fruit in the game. I thought this was the one that was like, this was it. This was peak fruit performance. Now I actually think it's kind of outdated. It's not bad, but there's so many more fruits I'd rather use than this fruit. I do like that its F has home seeking though. I do have to take that into consideration. I think this C is worse than the untransformed C. Noxus Shot is really good as well. Where do I want to put this? Transformation looks cool, but good looks aren't everything. That's what my mum always told me. Anyway, this can go down in A tier, and I think I'll put it above Flame. I think Flame can beat Venom. I think it can. I'll put it there. Diamond can probably beat Venom as well, but Venom does have a lot of redeeming qualities with like the X, with the transformation. It's got okay movement as well. I feel like we put it there. We haven't got many fruits left. This one's going. I don't even have to do this one, but it's getting a rework. And maybe my opinion will change once the rework happens, but for now, let's go to Gas. Gas, when it dropped, I would have put in SSS plus tier. I liked this fruit so much, and then for some reason I've just lost all my ability to play with this fruit. It's like L plus ratio with this fruit right now, and I don't understand why. Whenever I use this fruit, I have negative aura. Like, when it first came out, I thought this was the best fruit in the game. I thought it was better than Dragon, honestly. Like, for a little bit, I thought it was better than Dragon. And honestly, I actually think it's way easier to use, like, it's way easier to combo untransformed. And just the Z into X is so busted. But I'm pretty sure Blox Fruits changed something with how hits are detected. They must have done, because everything whiffs now, and I don't know why. That is such a good combo, though, and it does still make me feel good. And Transformation is a raid boss. It really is. The left clicks are cool. I think that's cool, but it's kind of useless in PvP. That's crazy. That's just good because it hits from everywhere. And the F, really good. Where am I going to put this on the tier list, though? Like I said before, it would have joined Mammoth. It really would have. Now I feel like I'll put it above Doe, but I won't put it above Ice or T-Rex. I feel like S tier is fine though. Next up, we have the in progress control. I'm not even equipping it. This is what happens right now to control. Okay, it's top of F tier actually. Now that I think about it, it's top of F tier. I would still rather use control than these three fruits. And sometimes I just win with control against Luke, and I don't know why. But yeah, next up is Spirit. I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but you already know this is going down lower than it probably should be. I never have much luck with this fruit, unfortunately. It's got decent moves though. I feel like the X is just very hard to hit. The C and Z are very good for holding people in place, but end of times you can literally just fall out of it and then just flash step away. Also, Sky Ruler is a pointless move. This is so mid. It's so outdated for like recent fruits. The spirits are cool, like having different versions, like damaging ones or like ones that help you are cool. And the fact that you can get like speed boost or healing, that's pretty cool. It does have combo potential. I just can't do the combos. And for that reason and that reason alone, it's going to go down pretty low. There's a lot of fruits I'd rather use than this one. But how low down are we putting it? That's the question. I think it goes bottom of B tier. I still think I'd rather use Spirit than Magma though. You know what? Spirit can go above Creation as well, but it can't go above Eagle. It will not. It's kind of top heavy here in this tier list, I'm noticing. Anyway, let's get our next fruit, which is one that was recently reworked. Tiger. Now you can transform straight away. It looks sick. The moves look cool. Damage is pretty decent. But honestly, look, that missed. That missed. I was aiming at him and that missed. You know what? Look, you've seen me use this fruit. You saw Luke use this fruit, and you both saw how we didn't like it. It doesn't feel good to me. It feels like it always misses, and I just don't get it. I don't get why it misses. I don't get if it was just a thing in PvP. Did you see how close I was with those left clicks just then, actually? And it missed. There's something wrong with how they detect hits. I'm sure of it. There's something wrong with it. They don't make fruits how they used to. This is its coolest feature, and you have to wait for most of the bar to be filled, which is just, what's the point? You can transform again, but then it puts you on a timer. Untransformed is pretty trash. Where am I going to put Tiger? I think I'd rather use it than Shadow. I'm going to put it down in A tier though. Am I? Actually, with its hit detection, I think I might put it just above Eagle in B tier. That's what I'm thinking. Old Leopard, I would have probably put somewhere in A tier. That is going down there just because that's how I feel about it. Since it's been updated, I haven't used that fruit. Like the last video I recorded PvP was with Luke fighting using this fruit, and I didn't enjoy it. So for that reason, it's going down there. Werewolf, on the other hand, I think werewolf is better than tiger. You also go, oh, which is kind of cool. It looks cooler. It's got cool purple particles. They homeseek as well, I think. They're Z's, right? The rest of the kit is pretty similar. The only difference is if you hit someone with F, you send them that way instead, which is kind of pointless, honestly. I don't know why they did that. These home-seeking are good. You can also, you get life steal. I didn't see it once during the fight with Luke because it was just impossible to hit. The second transformation makes you look like Mr. Beast's logo. So I guess that's kind of cool. It's better than Tiger, but I don't think it's much better. I'll put it like bottom of A tier. Next up, we're moving on to the All Might of Blox fruits. The Yeti fruit. I like this fruit. I've liked this fruit since it released. I've liked it the whole time. I think it's a really easy fruit to use. All its moves just make sense to me. Frostbite Boulder has long range. The moves actually hit. Arctic Clap is huge range. Detroitos Smash just looks cool. And the Thunder Rush, when you use it off the air, is so good because you smash them into the ground. Overall, I think this fruit is just good. Also, when you use your Flash Step, you leave a little clone around, so that's kind of cool. This fruit just has so much like combo potential, so much damage. It's so easy to pull off all the things. It's so easy to make Luke rage quit with it. The All Might of Blox fruits, it's going high up. It's still better than Tiger. It's better than T-Rex. It's going into SS tier. And honestly, I think I'll put it there. Maybe even top of SS tier. No, actually, I'll put it there. I think I still prefer using sound. Just kidding. It's going at the top. We have 3 fruits left. Technically 2, but we have 3 fruits left. Kitsune. The literal brain-dead fruit of Blox fruits. It's crazy untransformed. It's crazy transformed. The C is a literal nuke. This move holds them in place. You've got your Z that just pops off eventually. I think F is its weakest move, and it's still good. When you build towels, this fruit just gets even better. So that's just hunky-dory. Fantastic. I don't even know what to say about this fruit, honestly. It's easy to use. It's good. It's not as good as Mammoth, but it's still good. It's fast as frick, boy. It's like probably the second best beast fruit. I'll say it. I think it's the second best beast fruit. Especially once you get transformation, it's just GG. Look how fast you are. If you pair this with like items that speed you up as well, like the pilot helmet, you're just a force to be reckoned with, honestly. You've got literal nuclear technology built in. Kitsune is just so stupid. They don't make fruits like that anymore. And for that reason, Kitsune is top of SS tier. I told you, nothing is joining Mammoth. Last up, we have the scam fruit, Dragon. Now, Dragon, West and East. We'll start with Eastern. Untransformed, I don't like this fruit. It's hard to build up your transformation meter as well because you have to build all the way up to like the full thing, right? Right now it says 1 tail, which is quite funny. I'm surprised they haven't fixed that, but it's fine. Its left clicks are decent. Heatwave Cannon is decent, but it's easy to miss, surprisingly. The Infernal Pincer is really cool, but it's also hard to hit. Scorching Downfall is probably its best move for holding people down. The F is okay. Whenever I get this fruit and I have to fight against Luke, 70, maybe 80% of the time, I'm losing. Hands down, I'm losing. And I know Luke also doesn't like this fruit. When you transform, it's a different story, though. When you're a full dragon, it's so cool. Like, and for that reason alone, I have to like boost it up a tier. Its flight is quite cool, but it's kind of slow unless you're doing the annoying up and down tech. Where do I think Dragon deserves to go? I think T-Rex is better. I think I'll put it bottom of S tier, just for transformation. Actually, we'll put it top of A tier, just for transformation, because I think Western Dragon transformation is better for PvP, and we'll put that at S tier. I think that's my list. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Did I smash it? I think I smashed it. Also, Blox fruits, please stop reworking fruits because you're just making them worse. Thank you.